The change is the part of the nature. The change, whatever we see, it keeps on changing. What was yesterday cannot be the same today. What is today cannot be the same tomorrow. Everything is keep on changing. The ISO standard, for example, they say this standard, we are manufacturing according to this standard. That means whatever standard was set 10 years back, we are complying. That doesn't mean I may be complying to ISO standard, ISO 9000 or whatever, doesn't mean my product is the best in the market. I am stuck to whatever standard I set 10 years back, I am stuck to that one. So change is the part of the nature. Everything keeps on changing. In Sanskrita, this word, the change, is called by the name, is called as Asvattha. Shva in Sanskrita means tomorrow. Tha means as it is. Tomorrow as it is, like today. But at the prefix, a is there in front, it says not. Tomorrow is not like today. Next minute is not like today. Everything is changing. There is a continuous changing. When things are changing, we ourselves are changing. We expect others to remain the same. We say, I trusted my friend. I trusted that person. He was so good. He has changed. It's a part of the nature. Everything is changing. Everything, we ourselves are changing. We are stuck in the mental block. We don't want to change. Everything is changing. Seasons are changing. Now is the winter here in the southern hemisphere. And the winter won't last forever. After winter, there is a spring. The winter indicates withdrawal. All trees, deciduous trees, withdraw all the leaves. Let us withdraw. It's withdrawing. So that we withdraw, so that we can absorb more energy. That withdrawal. Winter is nothing but it's a withdrawal phase, and soon after winter there is a spring. Already some plants are shooting up. Spring. The spring is full of hope. I want to spring out. Why tough time comes in our life? Tough time, instead of saying the tough time indicates it's a withdrawal phase. In our life, we think tomorrow, if I'm having a good time, I expect tomorrow also to be like today. I'm having a good time, tomorrow also I want to be the same. If I'm having a bad time, I think tomorrow also will be bad. I think it's a projection. But everything is changing. The spring, the tough time in our life comes, saying that it's a time to withdraw unnecessary contacts, you put out your tentacles everywhere, withdraw. It's a time, tough time indicates it's a time to withdraw. When you have withdrawn, when you have conserved enough energy, right time will come, springtime will come in your life, you spring out with bounced energy, you bounce back in your life. Never blame the creator for the hard time. The hard time is like a winter season. Trees are withdrawing, shedding of all the leaves. Like winter time, it is a message from the Supreme Lord, Creator. It's a time to withdraw, time to reflect on, time to reflect how we are going. It's a time to reflect, and so that the good time, you spring out with new aspiration, new hope, new energy, you spring out in your life. And to withdraw, we all must withdraw. We are so comfortable in our life, we don't want to come out of the comfort zone. Comfort zone in our home, always AC is running. I want to have a temperature of 25 degrees all the time. I want to have comfort. I don't want to experience any discomfort. Many parents, they say, I don't want my children to experience any discomfort or hardship in their life. I want my children to be comfortable. Parents say, we want to be comfortable. We don't want to experience any discomfort. If you are stuck in the comfort zone, best in you never will come out. I mentioned in the beginning, the 25% of youths up to 24, 25 years and teenagers, they are experiencing because of the corona season, they are feeling, having a mental health issues, they feel worthless and no hope in life. Why? Because earlier, parents were giving so much of comfort for the children, they never allowed the children to expose themselves to the tough time. They are so protected. Now all of a sudden things are not as I expected. It is altogether new. Their mind is not able to cope, leading to feeling of helplessness, hopelessness. I am insufficient. It's a mental health problem across, because we are conditioned to live in a very comfortable life. We don't want to come out of the comfort zone. For that, in the scripture says, you have to come out of your comfort zone time to time. Explore yourself. Expand your boundary. See how far your boundary can go. For that, we organize retreat. Sadhana. We are so comfortable here. How about go to a place, it is not a known territory for you. You can't expect, group of us went to Himalayan Yatra, Sadhana Yatra. We did not go seeking the comfort. If you were seeking the comfort, you would have been here. When we went there, we knew that we won't be in a comfortable position. And comfortable position, we knew that bed won't be as cozy as our personal bed, and the food, we may not get the food type of food we wanted. We knew that one. When we went to the Himalayas, our Nargis, she asked me to talk about Himalaya. I will give the gist. Group of us went there. People, the team was well prepared. They had, many of them purchased very expensive hiking shoes and made a trial, got a warranty from the shop person. It is fantastic. They purchased many layered thermals, extra coating hat and a telescopic walking stick, and so comfortable. We are ready for exploring the world. When they went, they realized the mountain people, they are walking with the barefoot or ordinary sandals. We are so comfortable looking at them. They are walking ordinary sandals or barefoot, not expensive layers of clothes, or ordinarily, happily walking. They are very happy. And it's a learning for us. Always comfort and happiness need not have to go together. We went after comfort. We wanted to be comfortable there also. And we had a snack pack and that pack, this pack, so much. We realized comfort need not have to go along with happiness. The mountain people, so happy, so little in their life, and their houses bare minimum, so happy. We went up to walked up to in the many terrains, some caves we went, some sadhus staying there, hardly anything. Maybe one utensil or two, one cup or hardly anything in the cave, and still they were so happy. In our place down here, we are always trying to make one extra dollar, thinking that this will make me happy. We are keep on buying from the shop whether we need it or not. So much we have, still whinging and cringing. There we realized for happiness, comfort is not the source of happiness. We went out to discover that one. You need not have to have comfort for that one. And when we went there in Himalayas, here as soon as we get up, we want a bed coffee, we want to have 3 meals a day, 4 meals a day, in between snacks. We need to have 8 hours of sleep to keep up our energy. There we realized that we hardly ate there. The food is not vital for the energy. And we did not sleep for 8 hours, maybe 2-3 hours a day. Still so much of energy, we are energized. So our myth, you need to have 3 meals a day, 4 meals a day, and you should have that comfort, this comfort, and 8 hours of sleep for energy. We discovered these are all only myths. But in reality, they are not required. These are the added pads. We put on these pads onto ourselves, made our mind to condition that without this, I will be miserable. We told our children also, without these ones, you won't be happy in your life. You need to have these ones, you need to have this one, you need to have these ones. We totally lost here touch with the reality. Because of that, any small change happening outside, we can't cope. Our mind is conditioned, you need to have that one. In our retreat, according to our capacities, according to people's nature, according to the people's nature and the willpower, they dived deep into the cave of their heart, according to their capacity, they dived deep into the cave of their heart. And some of them were dived deep enough in the dark chambers of the heart to seek the light. The light, they knew, the light, what we see outside is not the real light which will remove the confusion, mental unsteadiness. The light I have to discover where there is a ignorance, where there is a darkness. And our heart chamber is filled with darkness. There I had to look for a light. Some that started looking for the light in the deep cave of their heart. While coming down, some of them made a firm resolution. This place where we went, Badrinath, so much of energy is there, so much of energy, so special. I will come back to this place again. I want to discover myself. I want to dive deep. Up in there, in a city here, when I'm sitting for meditation, my mind wanders here, mind wanders there. So many thoughts comes. There, when I'm sitting, there is no mental chattering happening. Mind has gone into silence naturally. There is no mental chattering. Mind has gone into quietness, stillness. That one experienced the joy, the so much of joy in life. I missed out so much thinking that these are the must for my life. When I come to experience the reality there, life is much beyond than seeking the comfort. Seeking the comfort that some of us, while coming down, made a firm resolution. This is where I belong. I need to come back. I have to connect to myself. I have to dive deep. I have to seek the light within. You are diving within into the cave of your heart to discover the changeless. Everything outside is changing, but there is a changeless within. When you realize the changeless within, you can handle any changes happening in the outer world without going into depression, anxiety.